And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, Kevin Durant, the all-time leading scorer in the history of the U.S. men's team, said that experience informs his approach in the NBA, adding, quote, in that environment, you have to check your ego and even take a step back in order for the team to be good. Everybody brings their part, and everybody's valuable.
Yeah, that's a great perspective, Allie. Thank you. A look at the Pelicans starting group. Jones and Ingram run the wings. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. And it's McCollum at the point. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Royce O'Neal is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Now here's McCollum. Outside Ingram. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Ingram. And the Pelicans get it back. 1 on the clock. First shot won't go. Simmons against McCollum. Simmons, the pass to Durant. From 12 feet, and he knocks the jumper down.
Known for his shooting ability, Durant is fantastic from their mid-range.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. Right side Ingram. Shoots over Durant. And the Pelicans miss again.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Inside, here's Claxton. Basket's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Ingram. Jones, the pass to McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. And again, New Orleans, no good.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Outside Simmons. Now Durant. McCollum defends. Plenty of space. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammate. Back in 2021, Zion Williamson was on a serious hot streak. In 25 consecutive games, he dropped 25 or more points and did it on 50% shooting.
That one misses. Well, Zion, when he's on the floor, he has proven he is an efficient player. Others are envious of that.
They are, B.A. They're envious of his shot selection and his point total. He stays aggressive because he knows what his team needs from him. Physical play inside the paint all night long.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
Now here's Jones. McCollum outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. 5th best, the Nets.
They really take pride in defending the rim and sending shots back with some authority.
The Nets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Simmons against McCollum. Pass to Irving. Over Jones. And it's Irving missing. The Pelicans have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. To stop the drought. And again, New Orleans, no good.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
And Simmons, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And showing off his IQ right there. Simmons keeps things simple in pick and rolls and takes what he sees.
New Orleans calls timeout. For some of these players, this opening night will be their first. What's your advice for guys making their NBA debuts, Smitty?
Well, BA, first of all, enjoy it. Really, tonight is going to go by fast. You have to slow down your mind because it's going to be racing.
Brooklyn making some changes. Warren comes in for Durant, and Sumner subbed in for O'Neal. Pass to Murphy. Over Warren. And the Pelicans miss again. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The 11-footer. The shot won't fall. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Looking to end the drought. And again, New Orleans, no good. The Nets with a lead. Pass to Sumner. Back to Simmons. Warren for 3. Nance pulls down the board. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him.
Watch the minutes to play. First quarter.
Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Alvarado. Just 4 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Nance for 3. Pelicans keep it alive. Here's Valanciunas. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
On the wing, Irving. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And that one's good.
Well, even after it appeared that there was a falling out, Kyrie Irving remains a Brooklyn Net. Now, I suppose cooler heads prevailed, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Irving on the move here in the near future. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Nets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Irving. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
When we talk about guards in the NBA, Kyrie is the best finisher in the paint.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Alvarado. To the middle. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Outside Simmons. 35 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Irving. He shoots. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Pelicans trail. Now McCollum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
So skilled at drawing contact. I like when C.J. McCollum plays with aggression.
C.J. McCollum, shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
C.J. has always been a gifted scorer, but he's shown significant improvement as a playmaker, which makes him even more dangerous with the ball in his hands.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Pass to Thomas from outside the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
McCollum way outside. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Well, the Nets shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then it's Edmund Sumner. And it's Thomas in at the 2. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Sumner. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Harris against Ingram. Outside Jones. Pass to Graham. Fires for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And out of bounds, the Pelicans will take it.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelicans squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
So the Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Outside Grant. Pass to Ingram. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Hernan Gomez.
Unselfish, good decision maker. Brandon makes his teammates better.
Here's Brooklyn, leading by 5. Harris on the wing. Unloads. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Now here's Durant. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Here's Jones. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Graham. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Clever play by Devontae Graham. He has the defense wondering what happened with that pick and roll.
Outside Irving. Pass to Harris. To the right side. Here's Thomas. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Ingram against Harris. And that one's good. Ingram's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nimble ball handling by Ingram, allowing him to beat the D and find his shot.
Pass to Harris. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
And he knocks down the first one.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Simmons comes in for Thomas. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for New Orleans. Alvarado comes in for Graham. And Harris drops them both. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Now here's Williamson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's Simmons. And he lobs it up.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
The Pelicans have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Harris against Ingram. Pass to Alvarado. It's stolen away. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Harris. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Nets lead by 7.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Here's Alvarado. To the inside. Jones, his shot is good.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Pass to Durant. Right side, Irving. Rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
There's the drive. Now here's Williamson, guarded by Durant. That's good from Simmons on the assist from Durant.
We don't talk about KD's passing enough. Durant is an elite playmaker.
New Orleans calls timeout, and Kevin Durant post Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
rise, everyone.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Sumner comes in for Irving. 59 seconds left in the second. Back to McCollum. Pass to Murphy. Here's Alvarado. Shot clock at 6. The 3. The rebound by the Nets.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Tries again. And the basket by Sumner. And it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Valanciunas. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Simmons. Back to Warren. Pulls it from the top of the key. No good that time. And so it's Brooklyn. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Brooklyn did not hesitate to set the pace. They launched into a 6-0 run with an impressive effort on both ends of the floor. At the end of the first quarter, they were out in front by 7. Then in a hard-fought second quarter, they more than held their own, increasing their advantage to finish up 9 at the break. Shaq, let's get your take on Brooklyn.
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good personal attention generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay inside.
Kenny, let's get your opinion on New Orleans.
They've been out of sync in this streak under. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Please give a big round of applause.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Nets with the lead. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
So for New Orleans right now. In it forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Jones. And stolen by Durant. To the wing on the left. Down low. Claxton. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
Outside Ingram. Back to McCollum. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Outside Ingram. Williamson passes to Ingram. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got his 4th rebound in this one. Left side Durant. Over Williamson. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 6.
One of the most lethal scorers in NBA history. Hard to imagine KD won't be in the top 5 when it's all said and done.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway. Here's Durant. Sinks that one from the post. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
Shoot two.
He's off on the first.
You know, Brandon Ingram has turned himself into a dominant 3 or 4 in this league. His versatility has him playing all around the floor.
So the Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. Graham comes in for Jones. And he's good on the second. Well, Smitty asked for Ingram, playing a bigger role the last few years.
And that role's huge on the offensive side. B.A. averaging over 20 points per game the last 3 seasons, becoming a real headache for the defense.
Now here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. McCollum finds Graham. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Pass to Ingram. Clock is at 3 from 9 feet. He squares up and sinks it. Ingram's got 5 now.
You can't let Ingram get established down there. When he does, he burns you from it.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. On the wing, Irving. Graham covering. The drive by Irving. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Aggressive drive by Irving. Defender can't keep up without fouling.
You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
First one falls.
The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
Warren's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Ben Simmons. Nance, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Murphy comes in for Williamson. Both free throws good from Irving. You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
B.A., they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task, but the Pelicans were ready for the challenge and ended up securing a playoff berth.
Now here's McCollum. Puts it up from 12. That one no good. The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Harris down low, covered by Ingram. Right wing. Here's Thomas. And the Nets miss again. The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's McCollum. Warren with the rebound. Brooklyn shooting 52% from the floor so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Now here's McCollum. That won't go either for McCollum. Warren return against McCollum. Shoots from the right block. And it's Warren missing. McCollum outside. We've got 1:23 left in the third. Here's Nance. That one is off. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Warren with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Yeah, just outworking the coverage. Warren enjoys going up strong and cashing in despite the contact.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Brooklyn making some changes. Durant, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Sumner subbed in for Harris. Valanciunas, he's checked in for New Orleans. Alvarado comes in for Graham. To the paint. Here's Nance. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on T.J. Warren. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity?
And the first one at the line is good. And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in. Good on both. Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. BA, but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Jones. To the middle. Pass to Murphy. Three-pointer. And the Pelicans get it back. Valanciunas, good.
When you earn your keep inside, you get used to fighting through contact. Valanciunas getting it done.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Irving. And that one hits the back iron.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Warren. Misses with the fallback, Jay. And so it's Brooklyn in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Pelicans shooting just around 32% from the field. It's KD at power forward and Claxton at center. Edmund Sumner is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
Outside Durant. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
A graceful athlete in his prime of his career. Durant with great body control through contact.
Shoots from 12. The rebound by the Nets. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Warren. The kick out to Simmons. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Ingram. Top of the key. Count it. Good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Well, Brooklyn's shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Here's Claxton. Valanciunas covering. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, it seems like the Nets and KD played the will they or won't they all summer long. But no deal was found, and KD is giving it another shot with the Nets. Now, there just didn't seem to be a deal that was right to move Durant.
And he drops it first.
You have to admire Kevin Durant's resilience. Few stars could bounce back from a serious injury like he did and return looking the same.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. McCollum, he's checked in for New Orleans. And both free throws good for Durant.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Timeout called. The Pelicans.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He has taken some low percentage shots, and it's killing the floor of their offense. More motion, more ball movement. That should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Here to put on the show, your Brooklyn Nets. How about your Brooklyn Nets? Show them some love.
McCollum outside. Clock at 6. Here's Jones. That shot missing. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Jones has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
McCollum outside. Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas. On the wing, Jones. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And again, no good by New Orleans. And that one's good by Durant.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's Sumner. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to McCollum. Now Valanciunas. Puts it up. Nails the baby hook.
Valanciunas has made so many strides as a scorer since he started in the NBA.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Sumner. The ball's knocked loose. Here's O'Neal, covered by Williamson. Outside Durant. Pelicans cleared away. Valanciunas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Jones. Pass to Williamson. Back to Jones. Releases. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson.
Nice to see Williamson spot the open man. He has awareness and ability as a passer.
1:49 left in the 4th quarter. And here's Durant. Inside. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nets.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Kevin Durant.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
So it's Brooklyn now, after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Shooting for New Orleans, Zion Williamson. Shooting 2.
That free throw misses.
What you respect about Zion, he's not trying to flex on everyone. He sees the big picture on the court and in the public eye.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. And he sinks the second.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harris on the wing. Back to Mills. The three from Curry. Valanciunas with a rebound. Here's Daniels. No good with a layup. Outside Mills. So we see the Nets taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Thank you, fans.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Ben Simmons, and Ben, you were setting the table. How aggressive were you looking to be, attacking and finding your open teammates?
Trying to make plays. That's what I do. I try to share the ball, try to make the right play, so I'm happy I did that.
And you do it well. Thanks, Ben.
Allie, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.